What is up, my psychopaths, sociopaths, and general sixteenths of bits of the internet? How y'all doing today? Hoping each and every single one of you is doing well. So, here we are. Draconius said he was going to do it, and he's done it. Bear with me while I get the wings chair out of the way, because I'm trying to move some things. And just in case things get really entertaining, I have snacks. In this, I have mini pretzels. In this, I have popcorn. Just in case things get entertaining.
Good evening.
Good evening, Draconius. So, here's the thing, so everybody is aware of this. I don't know what's going to happen. This is completely out of my hands. I have no say in anything. I didn't want any say in anything once Draconius told me his idea. So, I'm as blind as the rest of you guys.
And apparently he thinks I have... Well, actually, he thinks, okay, how much of an ego do you think I have? I'm like, do you really want the answer to that question?
Yeah. Though, the more he doesn't answer, the more I feel like he thinks I have, like, DSP levels of ego. It hurts my feelings. My poor fifis. Alright, let's get some love to the chat. What's up, Dragon? How you doing? Draconius, what's good, man? Hi, Dick. Blazer, what's good? Juster, how you doing? Enix, oh, you're doing well. Logan, what's good? JW, how you doing? Miles, what's up, brother? How are you today? So, I have no idea what's going down. So, Draconius, if you would not mind taking the wheel, explain to the people what the fuck this is.
Okay, so what this is basically is, as Dante had reached both 1,000 subscribers and 500 on both channels respectively, I had gotten the idea to kind of give him a bit of a celebration / look back on the last 6 years of his YouTube career.
You know, you could. I was about to say, I thought you were going to say miserable existence, but miserable existence, time on YouTube, they're kind of interchangeable.
Okay, miserable existence that we all had fun with.
There we go.
So how you want to do this? Because I do have a playlist readied.
You might as well just bring them up one at a time. Like, grab the link and put it into the Discord. Not Discord, into the link at the search bar at the top. So if you copy and paste the link in the search bar at the top, it'll actually find the video and you can start it. You know, all of this is happening after funny enough, it's like the stars aligned. That today happens to be the day, and today happens to be the day I went out to get my fucking first COVID injection.
How'd that go?
Better than you thought, worse than I hoped. Because I found out when I got there, so the needle wasn't the problem. I was like psyching myself up. I'm not afraid of needles, I'm afraid of the motherfuckers who hold the needles. Needle wasn't that bad. The injection wasn't that bad. It was finding out afterwards that you might suffer some headaches. You might feel some pain in your arm and some loss of feeling sometimes. I'm like, I've got to record this weekend.
Ooh.
Oh shit, Mars, you got to quarantine yourself. Fuck, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Oh man, that sucks, dude.
Here I am bitching about getting the injection. Like my arm right here, my arm right here hurts like a mother. Like doesn't hurt, but like if I touch this, this area, let me see if there's any mark or anything. If I touch this fucking area,
you can feel it.
Like this area right here, God, I can feel something in there. Like that's painful. I have to touch it. It's like someone digged me in the it punched me in the arm and it just ain't gone away.
All right.
Okay, so let's
begin, and we're going to begin by paying respects. So Get it. So get your Fs ready.
Facts. Oh no.
If y'all want to press F in chat, that's totally great.
Oh, before you start this, I want you to post this in chat for me because I can't do it because of my this channel isn't a mod on that channel. You know what? Actually,
Okay.
give me a minute. Give me a minute. Just give me a second. I'm actually gonna make my fucking self a mod on this channel just so I can fucking do this. Mod. Fresh. Alright, there you go, everybody.
Logan, are you sure?
You got the vaccine, don't you know? Jeff Bezos is using those to control you. Nano machine, son. Son of a bitch. No wonder I felt the compulsion to go and buy shit off Amazon.
Alright, straw poll. What would you like to see? Let's enjoy stuff. Let's break Dante, movie commentary. All of the above, or what's this?
And I'll be putting that poll in throughout the night, and at the end of it, I will be looking at the results of that poll. Hey, Ian.
I did have an idea for a let's analyze, but I can tell you that afterwards. Anyway, let's begin.
Yes, let's just begin.
By paying respects and press F.
I'm really worried now.
Don't be presuming this will load.
Like I said, you gotta put the link in the top here, where the YouTube icon is.
Oh, I did.
Search bar, press it, and the video should show up, and you double click on the video that shows up. Like if you send me the link, I'll show you on stream.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
So it's 11 p.m. and I just got done watching a section of the Philip DeFranco show, pretty much my only source of news information, and
want to start off strong.
He just gave the information that Total Biscuit is not doing very well.
Gee.
And I don't necessarily like getting emotional. But
now, was this before he died or after?
Before.
Some context.
Okay.
He sadly died shortly after that.
On YouTube, Total Biscuit was one of the influencers that kind of kicked me in the ass to do it. Like he's among others. Like Markiplier was one of them. James Rolfe, the EVGN. They're guys who always influenced me. But one of the ways that Total Biscuit influenced me is that he always gave his no-nonsense opinion on things. And is why he's called the cynical Brit. He gave no fucks. He gave his honest damn opinion, and I've disagreed with him. Like personally, like I don't know the man, but I've disagreed with some of his points in the past. But I've also agreed with him on a few as well. So, and it's kind of,
God damn,
it's kind of hard because
it's in the feels, man. I'm sorry.
I know.
I stopped following Total Biscuit a while ago, and it wasn't because I disagreed with him too much or anything. It's just because things on my side were getting too hectic with family life. My channel that I started, like I said, he influenced my starting that, and my streaming and stuff. But I've always kept up with some of his co-optional podcasts and some of his videos, and just hearing that he's I honestly thought for a long time he was going to beat it, because he just seemed like that kind of stubborn motherfucker. Because he kind of reminds me of my granddad, who beat skin cancer twice. And they're both, he's a stubborn motherfucker too, and so is us. Total Biscuit. So I mean, the end point in this is, I don't know what this is gonna mean, but thank you, Total Biscuit, for everything you gave to the YouTube community and the YouTube gaming community, man. Sound like he's dead already, but I mean, I'd rather say my thanks while he's still alive than before he dies, because, I mean, it sounds like he's going to, unfortunately. So, thank you, Total Biscuit. Thank you so fucking much. Thank you.
Now, for those of you who don't have context, Total Biscuit pretty much inspired Dante to do what he does.
Yeah, he was one of the inspirations for me starting my YouTube channel. Him, PewDiePie, Markiplier, James Rolfe, even to an extent like early Nostalgia Critic, because like that was think what you will of Doug Walker, but Doug went out and really pursued like the career as the Nostalgia Critic. Whether it ended well or not, it was the starting point that he started. And Total Biscuit was one of the earliest who I started watching, and I can pinpoint him as probably the 70% reason I started playing on PC. Like he is 70% of the reason why I built and started gaming on PC.
So then again, I presume you probably watched his WTF series, which are actually pretty well put together. You know, he goes through all the options, goes in depth with the game as to how it runs on PC.
And WTF is the direct inspiration, and I think I've even mentioned this before, was the direct inspiration for my previous screen videos. That directly inspired my previous screen videos. But instead of doing brand new games, I look at I'd rather look at demos, like, because they're the earliest indicator of what we can do. Yeah, Total Biscuit died. I believe he died 2 years ago. Yes. He died. If you look, what's the date on this video?
May 1st, 2018.
May 1st, 2018. Give me a second. Alright, May 1st, 2018. Unfortunately, he actually died 23 days later.
Let's see, Iron says, according to what I found, he died 2 years ago. No, it's been...
No, he didn't. He died in 2018, so it was 3 years. Technically, it's going to be 3 years ago. He lived with stage 4 bowel cancer for quite a number of years, actually. That's why I compared him to my own grandfather, who passed away recently as well. Because my grandfather had actually beaten 2 bouts of cancer, and my grandfather is a Scouser. He was a Liverpoolian. He lived in Liverpool, or was from Liverpool. And I always like, if I equate anybody to stubbornness, it would be him, because he was a stubborn old motherfucker. So that's why I made the comparison between the two, because Total Biscuit, through his ups and downs, was definitely came off as, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but I actually mean this as a positive. He came off as a stubborn human being. In a positive way.
Stubbornness can always be a good thing, though. I mean, it means you don't want to quit.
So after this, like I said, unfortunately so after Total Biscuit died, what I did, because Total Biscuit was not only known for being one of the pioneers of gaming content on YouTube. And he has a legitimate claim to that, unlike Phil. I just wanted to throw that out there because even Total Biscuit has insulted Darkside Phil, which was funny.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, he has. But if you actually look at it, he was also widely known for StarCraft 2 casts. He even had his own StarCraft 2 team, esports team. So as to help, because there was already a GoFundMe out there for his wife. After he died, I did a special. I can't remember how long the stream was, but I did a special cast of StarCraft 2 in the campaign to help raise money.
Which, I mean, and I gotta say that takes a lot of, I don't know if honor is the right word, but also respect.
This is one of those few. I'm sure you've actually got other examples, but this is one of the few examples where I can turn around and say you saw me bare my heart in a video. Well and truly bad it.
This is probably one of the best ones. That's kind of wanted to start with this because I know that, at least to me, this is one of your best pieces of work within the last 6 years. But let's see. Shall we continue on something a bit more fun?
Grab that. Yeah. It's actually very similar. Even when Total Biscuit he went into hospice, he was still making videos. Alright, go ahead.
And when I mean fun for all of us because you're probably gonna believe.
Uh-oh.
Or probably.
I'm worried.
I probably think, how did I find this?
Oh no, now I really am worried. Oh, fuck me, I think I know what this is. Oh no, it isn't.
You see this,
Oh
everybody?
no, that comes later.
Of desperation
I think.
to just get this over with.
I don't know.
What's up, everybody? DanteCrysis is back with 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Professionalism, ladies and gentlemen. The fuck is that?
Let's just get into night 3.
Might as well pause this.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well pause it so it doesn't ruin anything.
Alright, so you want to explain some context for everyone who hasn't gone back this far?
Oh wait, so you actually meant to play this video?
No, I just found it randomly.
Was this the video you were planning on showing second, or was there something else?
This is something else.
Right. Okay. Right. So do you want me to still cover this?
Yes.
Okay. So this. Oh, fuck Five Nights at Freddy's. Seriously. I did not jump on the Five Nights at Freddy's hype when it came out because, like, I don't necessarily like to. It's a contradictory stance in a lot of cases, but this was one of those things where I just didn't want to follow the trend on it because, like, Five Nights at Freddy's didn't actually interest me much initially, and I didn't want to just do it for the sake of doing it for the views or the trend. Like, I genuinely didn't have much reason to go in. But then a friend of mine actually, fuck off, Dragon, I hate you so. But then a friend of mine asked me to play it, and I'm like, okay, if it's you asking, I'll do it. If it's anybody else, I tell him to go and take a long walk off a short pier into a fucking into a tank of hungry great whites. But the problem when I did this was when I was heavily on my anti-anxiety medication. Now, I don't actually hate this series. Like, the jump scare thing, and I've pointed this out before, a number of people have pointed this out before. The jump scares are not what gets you with this game. Only people who have played this game will understand it. Well, will most likely understand it. That it's the anticipation of knowing what's coming that gets you. Like, it's the anticipation of what's coming is what fucking kills your nerves. And like I said, I was heavily medicated on anti-anxiety medication because I'd actually suffered a severe anxiety attack, I believed a month and a half, 2 months prior to this video.
I mean, I will admit, 5 nights at Dante's. I will admit, while trying to look for this, I did find some others of you actually succeeding through the night. So I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I did, but it was at night. I think it was at night 5 that I was. Like, I think it was night 5 that I got stuck on.
And did you ever finish it?
No.
So this is another game that you never finished.
No. Okay. Actually, no. I did 5. No, I did 5. It was 6, which technically 6 is not. 6 is technically a bonus night because you only unlock it after completing the first 5 nights. I'm pretty goddamn sure I didn't do night 6. Well, would I ever go back to it? Maybe. If I'm feeling brave enough. But it was mainly recording time. It was more crunch that killed this. That killed this game. Then that's the biggest problem.
Oh, would you ever do 5 nights in VR, or would that be like even scarier?
Oh, VR would make it even more fucking terrifying. But never. All I can say is never say never. I need the perfect storm. I did finish all the official nights. Yeah. Yeah, it's finding the time, it's getting the game, finding the time, and like feeling that I want to do this. Like I need to have the feeling that I want to act like a complete jackass in a video.
Don't you usually do that? I'm messing with you. Alright, so I'll probably be skipping around here a little bit.
Looking forward to this, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and I said I'd do this.
It's weird seeing you actually, like, with your facial hair actually cleaned up.
Well, I mean, this was before COVID, so of course. So yeah, like I said, I am.
Fucking hell, that didn't take long. Hey, Chica.
So yeah, my anxiety is like blow me. My anxiety medication is setting in, but I'm pre it effect, so my anxiety is just like fucking high.
So let's see if I can skip around to find it because this does not show the time. So
I think I know which one you're trying to show. It's this one. It's this one that you're looking for.
Oh, fucking hell!
Right on time, too.
Yeah. Ah, fucking fucks. Fuck that fuck, seriously. Fuck him and that stupid eye patch of his. Some people thought I was overreacting. I wasn't. So the weird hand movement that some people, because they normally see it from the trailer clip. So what people don't realize is the reason why my arms went up the way that they did is because my headphones were falling off, and I was trying to grab them. I lean back in fright, and my fucking headphones start sliding off. So I'm just frantically trying to grab them. Oh god.
Yeah. Iron says, yeah, this is like a before and after picture of Dante before the virus and after the virus.
Yeah, pretty much. Security, like I said, security breach. Like I say, it's just a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just post this again. So yeah, I mean, it's like I said with horror games. It's the same with roguelike. A lot of horror games tend to be a number of horror games tend to be difficult, or they tend to be. They either fall in one of two categories. They either are complete time sinks, like this Aliens Isolation, or some others, or they become really easy, like The Evil Within. Like they're very fluid to get through. This ends up being one of those ones where you can attempt it and attempt it and attempt it, but sometimes you just won't get it. Like, you can be recording for over an hour. Like, even Markiplier, who played this, it was Markiplier who played this, said that in night 6 and custom nights, he was at those nights for hours trying to get it. Just so he can edit it down into what you see on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
For me, at the time, I didn't have that time because I had so many other obligations and I had other things I needed to do, because I think at that point, Markiplier did have an editor, I believe, and I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not
I give you respect for doing everything yourself. That takes a lot of dedication.
And a lot less common sense. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I think at that point Mark did have an editor, so he could take like hours trying to do it, and he'd still get the videos out. I just couldn't, because I think at the time I was doing this, I think it was around 9:30 at night.
Well, I mean, oh boy. Oh boy.
So thanks to the PTSD.
This isn't a shock.
I hate you.
This is not going to be a shock.
I hate you so much.
I mean, you had to know if that was coming. This was coming soon too.
I didn't think it was going to be this soon.
Well, you gotta save the good stuff for. Actually, you gotta put the good stuff in the beginning.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you guys want to see Dante even more scared,
okay.
So kind of give us some context before we start. So this is the PT demo, obviously.
This is the Silent Hills demo, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
So again, I believe that you were playing this in the dark in the evening too, correct?
What time? When was this released?
Let's see. Video shows August 14th, 2014.
August?
Yeah.
Okay. I could be mistaken. Someone would have to look into this. This was the same night, as E3.
E3 in August? Hold on.
Okay. I played this. I do believe I played this the night it was released.
Let's see. E3 2014 was in June.
Wow.
Anyway, let's kind of give us
DanteCrysis.
some build up.
Just a little heads up with this video. I originally wasn't going to upload this because of what happened, and as you know, I pride my channel on being very, very honest about the reactions that I give as far as video games. I felt like it would be a complete disservice not to upload this because of what happened and how honest my reaction is. This was recorded at 11:15 in the afternoon. So, hope you enjoy, and please go easy on me.
This was the afternoon? Wow.
Yeah, this was 10:45 p.m. 10:45 p.m. Pause. Let me explain. So yes, this was after the E3 demo. I didn't know anything about it, but I was told that it was good, and that I needed to play it because this came out during E3, I believe. I'm fucking sure it did. Now, what you don't see... This was before I had my gaming PC.
Mm-hmm.
So I was predominantly playing on PS4
Mm-hmm.
during that time. So what you also don't see is in front of me is a 42-inch Sony Bravia TV. That is probably about 3 feet from my face. 3.5 feet away from my face, right?
So you're right in front.
I'm
Of your
very
TV point.
close to that son of a bitch. That is what you don't see. Sorry.
So then what, the webcam, I believe...
What's the
I'm
webcam?
looking at this position. Okay.
Right, so this is another thing that needs to be explained. Back in the day, during this time, I didn't actually use a webcam. I used a camcorder. So, how I used to do this was, and this was time consuming as all fuck. But back in the day when I started, I had a camcorder that focused on me, and I had my Elgato capturing, and I was actually using the game capture software back then, capturing the video. And what I would do is in editing, I would look for subtle differences, like maybe the game flashes and the flash shows up on my face. That's how I would align the video. That's how I know how to align the video properly, because one would be longer than the other by like at least a couple of seconds, but a couple of seconds can throw things off. So that's how I learned. Sorry, that's how I learned how to edit the original videos. Was just looking for those small reflections, those beams of light that gave it away. And so yes, it was 10:45 at night. I was, and this needs to be preferenced, I was in shorts. It was a hot night. It was a hot August that month. It was a hot August that year, sorry. I'm on a old folding chair, because this is back, I can't say this was back when I was broke as fuck, because nothing's changed. But this is before I actually had a chair, like one of these. So I'm on a comfy folding chair, just playing my video games. And this game's atmosphere just fucking kills me.
Like more than Resident Evil 7 and VR would?
Yeah. Because Resident Evil 7 VR doesn't play with fucking sounds the way that this did.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm not going to go straight to the actual...
Uh-huh.
We're going to do a little crescendo first.
My Facebook.
We're going to build up.
So, Jordan, this one's for you.
Go back a bit. Go back a bit.
Games, and we're going to play a demo today.
Hold on.
Okay.
Play here.
As a request from a person on my Facebook page called Jordan Southern, so this one's for you.
Right, yeah, because that's who requested it.
PT wasn't allowed to go and actually looked up what it could be, and according to IGN, PT is actually the teaser.
Oh no, so I did look it up.
Upcoming Silent Hill game being made by
No, I just think if this had actually been a game.
Kojima Productions, and Del Toro, who is more known for Hellboy, Pan's Labyrinth, and Pacific Rim. So definitely an interesting one going in. Let's play.
Today this would have been a preview screen, not a video as it is. This would have been a preview screen.
Would you have still been scared, like, out of your chair?
Oh, fuck yes! Fuck yes! But like I said, the thing that this demo does well, yeah, it's simplistic as all fuck, and some people will criticize it for that. But the thing is, what this game does is it builds the atmosphere and plays with two main factors: the primal fear of the unknown, and the primal fear of darkness. Because this game gets fucking dark, and it plays with your sound. It plays with sound so much.
Fucking good. Not a lot to go on, but damn.
I don't know. I've never heard someone say 10 and like in the afternoon.
It's an English thing.
Okay. But no, I know it means evening. I just never heard it say that way.
Oh, fuck that.
The day of the crime, the father went to the trunk of his car, retrieved the rifle, and shot his wife as she was cleaning up the kitchen after lunch. When his 10-year-old son
Don't worry.
investigate the commotion,
That
We get the good
was...
stuff.
Yeah, we'll get the good stuff. There's me just trying to process what the fuck I'm hearing.
This looks great. Definitely a good setup at the moment. Wait, this shit is just... This shit is just repeating.
That's what I realized. I'm in a loop. Oh, but things won't stay perfect forever. Like I said, the sounds are perfectly positioned.
Jesus. Dante, why are you doing this?
That's something he asks himself every day.
Yeah, you have no idea.
He does it for the love of all of you.
I did not. No, I didn't bitch quit, but if you're asking if I completed it, no. The reason why I didn't complete it is because I didn't know what the next step was.
That door wasn't.
Like, I didn't...
Yeah, that's way different from bitch quitting.
Yeah, like, I genuinely did not know where to go. I'd do it, I'd do it again, but unfortunately, the fucking demo doesn't exist no more.
Even if it's in your library?
Yep, even if it's in your library, you can't re-download it. The whole thing got shut down. Interesting. Okay, so here's something. Did you know that after they did that and the PT demo was erased, did you know that on eBay there was PlayStation 4s with this installed on it selling for thousands of dollars?
I could guess, yeah. Because I think the only way you could play it is if you have it installed now.
Pretty much. It was this loop that, yeah, there it is. At this point, my anxiety, I'm shitting bricks. At this point, expecting something to jump out and kill.
I mean, you're doing a good job of not showing it, though.
Yeah. I try.
Ah! Fuck!
Uh-huh. Doing well not showing it, eh? I'm an emotionless robot until something comes out and scares the shit out of me.
I don't think I'm going to be talking much, so just enjoy me visibly shitting my pants. What the fuck is that?
That is creepy as fuck. I probably will, but I need to get through the other Resident Evils before then. Like Resident Evil 6 and 7. Means I should start on Resident Evil 6 soon then.
Well, you've never played 6 or 7?
No, not on my channel. I played and completed them multiple times. I'm on about for a Let's Play, because then I can do Village when fucking 8 when it comes out.
Hmm. That's a surprise that you never played 7 before.
I have, but I've just never played it on the channel.
Well, that's what I meant.
Okay, yeah, no, I haven't.
That stairway again, that SCP fucking stairway again was just fucking with me more.
Yeah, this immediately made me think of the SCP Stairway game. I've forgotten what designation it was given.
I think I've seen that like on your channel too.
No, I never played that. I played the SCP Containment Breach.
Okay, I'm okay. That's what I was thinking of.
I played a little of that, and then that game just kind of died, and I didn't bother looking in the sink. Wait.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
That is a fetus.
Past Dante's had a straight face until just now. Yeah.
I've always had a straight face.
Except when he gets pissed off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. I guess I've learned to emote more.
Fuck are you?
Or just bursts out laughing.
Yeah. I just noticed that weird reflection that happens when you shine the light there. It shines on the wall weirdly. Like, it gives off more light than it should.
Like, just from what we're seeing, was it supposed to be like Outlast per se, where you're like left defenseless?
That is, we will never know. We will never know, because this was apparently what Kojima said is this. This was not entirely representative of the idea that he had.
Mm-hmm. Because now that he has his own studio, he could do this.
No, he couldn't.
I fucking hate you, dude.
Konami's still on the rights.
Okay. They still own the name.
He'd have to get the license, because they're giving out the license to third-party studios to make games. But I feel like Kojima is one they will never want to work with.
So it's like the same with Metal Gear, but I think that's pretty much done with.
Metal Gear is dead. Getting started. Oh, no. Yeah, if I do recall on this loop, if you actually look up behind you, you can actually see Lisa. This is where it started fucking with me. Because no matter... Okay, so pause for a sec.
Okay.
Is something that was later found out due to hacking. That bitch is, So, in my ears... She is constantly... I can hear her behind me constantly. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason for that. Because she is. From this point...
So even if you turn around, you won't be able to see her.
No, she will turn around. She is continuously behind you. She will follow you, so you are now... She will follow, so she's never on camera. Like, wherever the camera's pointing, she is behind you. She will be with you from now on till what happens later, and that's why it sounds like she's always behind you. Because she is. Mm-hmm. She is actually legitimately behind you. I shouldn't have done. So you can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Just bear with me.
It's at that point that it killed my nerves. See, because I believe this is before I was actually diagnosed with my anxiety. So that's the reason for me basically just needing a second, because like I said, I I had at this point. By this point, I think I had undiagnosed anxiety for a couple of years. I think since college, which is kind of weird, and I admit that it sounds very weird that someone who has performed on stage as both an actor and a musician has anxiety. But I think it's because my only explanation that I could give you is that when I'm on stage, it's like I flip a switch and become a different person.
It's like you block it out pretty much.
Pretty much.
I can fucking hear something behind me.
God damn it.
Did anyone hear you?
Oh, motherfucker.
Right. So by this point, it was 11 p.m.
Your mother heard you, probably.
Yes. Did. Because all she heard was...
Just heard the chair go.
Yeah, you saw the chicken drumsticks on display there because this is why I rarely wear fucking shorts anymore while recording. That right there is the reason I don't really wear shorts while playing games anymore when I'm recording.
Well, at least you wear actual clothes, unlike someone.
Yeah, I either wear sweatpants, jeans, or the rare occasion I'll wear shorts if I don't have anything else. But I do not, because of that, I don't wear shorts. Yes, both my mother and my mother's then husband heard me. Because they just heard the bang, the fucking chair hit the ground and shake the whole fucking house. Because I fell backwards over that chair. Like, if you slow it down, you can pinpoint the second I realized I'd gone past the point of no return. Like, I'm going. Now, what had happened, you saw the headphones on my back. That's because the fret part here. Because, funny enough, these are, you actually, do you want to be really mind-fucked?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. These are those headphones! The headphones I'm currently holding right now are those headphones. And the string part here, where it stops, right here, was now around my neck, and the fucking headphones were halfway down my back because the plug, the jack, had been ripped. Thankfully, it didn't break anything, but had been pulled out of the TV. Again, the reason I had such a reaction to that is because of how close I was to the television.
Mm-hmm. I can just imagine Dante ran out of his room and back in like a cartoon.
Yep. And that, funny enough, that.
That's we're going to. That's fine. They're going to get something to eat.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
I'm in a call with someone.
What?
Podcast.
How long does that last?
Oh, maybe another hour and a half. I'll be fine.
Was that your mother?
Yeah, long story.
Don't worry about it. So yeah, they were concerned that I died. Like they thought, oh, he's finally done it. He's finally gone and fucking killed himself because of, he has finally somehow accidentally fucking offed himself doing this dumb shit. Luckily, I didn't break anything but the chair. Now, if you recall, I mentioned it was a folding chair. Yeah, that chair was then broken. I broke, with the force that I hit the back of it, it actually broken the back of the chair off its weldings.
Wow. So remember, guys, before we continue, that straw poll is up. So if you want to go vote, go vote. Dante is like the road runner. He's sped up like Speedy Gonzalez.
Arriba, arriba, ándale, ándale.
Let's see what's next here.
Uh-oh.
Since I'm just kind of going random. No, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a laugh.
Needless to say, at my expense. Seems like no one wants all of the above. Majority of people just want the let's enjoy.
Now, if you remember,
There's a lot I do remember and a lot I try to forget.
well, we're about to have a really rousing conversation with a man named Valdez.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, Annex. I hope nothing, it's nothing serious.
Ooh, our first DLC case, the council's car. Or the console's car, sorry, should I say. Oh, well.
Dante can't read.
Oh shit, I think this...
Okay, we're gonna
No, I
keep
haven't
this
actually
short.
done
I'm
this one.
already late for the deal.
Dante.exe, it's
I'm
not
doing
working.
this one.
Bukowski, we got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Yes, sir. We'll go.
Earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky,
So I'm gonna let this play for a little bit before we get to the part where.
Ooh, a stolen
Well-
car racket.
Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Oh, totally.
Sounds like there's more to it than that.
Really?
Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without...
So this is the PS4 version, correct?
Nope.
Or unless it's revenge.
PC.
Very
Okay, so you bought in the season pass with it.
Let's go save the world.
No, I bought the
I
complete
like
collection, I believe.
Was your fucking car?
I think because I go on Steam and I only see the
You drive.
standard edition, and you have to buy the
Case,
season
folks?
pass
We
with
ain't
it.
got fuck all yet. Either
By the
I
way-
just don't want to drive.
You hear about Adrian?
Yeah, I didn't drive.
Wife says she's
No
taking
shit.
her back. Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about?
Is that a good thing in games?
Humping the secretary.
When I don't have to drive, yeah,
Probably comes before a fall.
the AI can be my chauffeur. That and
I'm sure
I.
you are, but still, she's a bit of a fucking doormat at that point. No offense.
But at that point, as well, I don't have to contend with the curse that all NPCs are out to get me
Had a bit of a door
on the road.
doormat.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detective.
Oh, the name Houlihan.
One of the funniest lines I ever heard was from Matt and the Super Gaming Brothers when they played this.
So
One of the officers introduced himself and he said, Officer Hernandez, Latino.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Damn. Harsh words. Okay, so
I think I got
this
four.
thing is-
I think I got 4 stars on all my cases. 4 or more at least.
Missing license plate, so
We'll
gotta
have
look
to
for
use the
that
registration to trace the owner.
if we can.
No. Whole Phelps, traffic. I have
Ah, there's
pretzels.
a missing flag. Why would someone do that?
Taking the flag as a souvenir can't have any street value.
No. It's Cole Phelps, professional doubter.
Oh wait, damn it. So what we got here? Packet clipper.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
I only drove when the fucking game demanded I do.
So pretty much when Chase's pretty much told you had to.
Mm-hmm.
Empty.
Damn it. I was hoping there'd be someone in it.
Now, I had played LA Noire prior to this, but this I was brand new to.
Some kind of a machine.
Can I... Thank you.
Oh, the DLCs.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
That is true, unless you're wanting to send a message. That's... I'd say that is where there is a difference. If you want to send a message... This is on display.
No, I'm just surprised you haven't played this in black and white
wanted
yet.
to see it.
You have any idea how many games I have to play?
Oh, Bukowski, what have you got over there?
and going through all 3 Dark Souls games.
You gotta.
Mm-hmm.
Which, don't worry, that's not in here.
Combination wrench.
Dewey Brothers.
Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Okay. Property of Dewey Brothers. Have a look. Sorry. And a missing car, missing license plate.
And this was 2019, so pretty much most of us have been around since.
Since then, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Go, media.
By the way, I love how it says my partner's name in there as well. Oh, what have we got here?
Junk.
Really? Okay, damn it.
Unless you need to smoke, then it isn't junk, it's valuable.
Funny thing is,
At one time, I almost crashed and destroyed my car. Happened to be Roy's.
this is a second set of tire tracks. You'd think this would be important, which shows that someone did roll up in here.
Well, I mean, so long as it was Roy's car.
Hello.
That's right.
That because Roy
Pleasure
sucks.
to meet you. Look at that fucking
What exactly
smile.
happened here, Mr.
Jesus, that smile.
Last night, I was looking out
Smug.
the window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
This is what Phil looks like in
See
50
this
years.
empty lot? Damn kids play stickball.
I give it 5.
Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny.
That fucking
Anyway.
face.
Last night, I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Okay.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Okay.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
That's
You
Spanish.
speak Spanish, sir?
Thank
no,
you.
I do not.
I see you're a bit of a fucking racist cunt as well, aren't you?
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere
It's
near
also a
that.
boomer, too.
Absolutely.
Look at that fucking face.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was
Damn right.
curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Oh, I think I can be. Go
Tell me
on.
about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Okay.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there.
Smug
The
bastard.
car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Sounds like a fucking normal thing if you ask
What
me.
exactly did you see them take?
Like,
They
old,
was working
it
on
was
the
old
tires.
but brand new.
That's all that was took.
That's not. That fucking look at that motherfucker.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
Oh,
I
please.
found a notebook in the glove
Forcibly,
compartment.
please,
I was
pat him
Please,
down.
pat his ass down.
It's on the chair on my porch.
Thanks.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Oh, he'd still fucking complain. Old bastard would still probably complain.
This is why I still consider Stefan to be one of the best partners in the game.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Like, Roy
Alright.
sucks. Biggs, meh.
Let's have a look.
Rusty's alright once you get used to him.
Nice
Okay, so we have
eyelashes.
the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Probably smart. Teddy
Well-
Hopper, full lips. Walter Marshall, good-natured. Henry Grove, nice eyelashes. Sammy Mullen needs a little coaxing. Oh god, this sounds like the fucking handbook of a predator.
Oh god, how?
William Dewey.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Oh yeah, Gabriel. Angelic
Angelic.
feathers but feisty. Yeah, this is the book of a fucking predator. It's gotta be.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
Yeah.
Man, where's Chris Hansen when you
I
need
see a
him?
phone over there with my fucking.
Oh, he's
name on
usually
it.
in my chat.
So let's use that.
Cole Phelps, badge 1246.
No, give him that Phil Burnell mask.
We'll be hearing
Scariest
that a lot.
mask we could possibly find.
Can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
All smart children know to avoid DSP.
Can't get out of the smoke.
Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Oh yeah, please.
Connecting you now.
Here we go.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he
Oh
in trouble?
Jesus.
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Yeah, he's a kid diddler.
Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Alright.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
An audience, eh?
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help.
An audience. Oh, that's
Can you cordon off this lot and
That's
secure
gonna
the
be
vehicle
fun.
impounded?
So, alright, so generally speaking, like, what are you guys thinking
man.
so far?
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read the report back at the station.
oh, this is gonna be funny. Valdez is actually at the station.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
We're going to the station. We're gonna go and talk to Valdez. This.
This has
Oh,
got to
yeah.
be the 50th abandoned vehicle call.
I mean, honestly, I feel like I could have talked more, but that's future me talking to past me.
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
That's a fair point. It is a fair point.
Oh, here we go.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too.
Really?
Get this. He's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting.
Either a massive stuck-up prick, or he's a massive germaphobe. One of the two.
Or guilty.
Oh yeah,
About time.
definitely guilty.
Senior officer I requested.
Yeah.
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is
Yeah,
Detective
I am.
Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you?
Guess what?
I'm needed back at the
I
consulate.
don't give a fuck.
and you keep me here,
Ya pendejo.
criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez,
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Okay, kitty fucker. How about that one?
where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna call it bullshit. You got his
On a
name.
Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers, or I'll smack you around the teeth.
Please smack this motherfucker. I know what he
Dewey
is.
Offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment.
A bribe to buy a
It's
car.
not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Really?
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Here we go.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
No chill whatsoever.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Motherfucker.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car.
Yeah, I think you do, mate.
Are you gonna tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
Again, I just want him to beat the shit out of this kiddie fiddler.
I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealer.
Yeah, I got no
Name.
chill to guys like that.
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Oh, whatever. It's fucking tomato,
I
tomato.
have no surname.
Tomato, tomato. Association with Gabriel.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Mm-hmm. You know him.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Just take me through that. What you just said, was that like your initial reaction? Like,
Yes! I laughed so hard. The wheezing is because I have no more fucking air in my lungs. Like, it all like sailed at once. I have no air left in my lungs at this point. God damn
so
it.
you're just wheezing for breath. It's like, oh.
I'm wheezing for breath while trying to while laughing. Yeah, it's like the worst feeling in the fucking world.
Oh man. I mean, I don't know if I had that kind of reaction when I played it. I guess I'm just like, oh, okay.
When something like that catches, it's so sudden and so out of fucking left field, catches me off
Like when it's
guard.
out of nowhere like that, yeah.
It catches me off guard. I tend to have a more for any better word, more violent reaction to it when it catches you off guard. So I violently laugh like a lot if it's funny. And like I said, the fact that it just fucking comes right the fuck out of nowhere. I mean, it doesn't come out of nowhere, but he just fucking slaps it on the table. Fucking nuts.
Oh boy. So
Continue that over. That's not the last of my reaction.
Oh shit, I got a little lightheaded. Holy shit, they came the fuck out of nowhere! Dude! Holy shit! They came right the hell out of nowhere. The Valdez's notebook.
Danny,
Oh
Ben.
shit.
Yes. Valdez is a kiddie fiddler.
Full lips.
Oh god. Oh, it should. Before I ring his bells.
Arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
Holy fuck yeah. That came right the fuck out of nowhere. You fuck young boys about this.
The young man
Jesus.
went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
Oh dude, there ain't a man.
Be in
Ain't
touch,
even.
Consul General.
There's not enough you compare. You sack of shit. Holy shit. That was amazing. Only on the basis that Jesus, he came right the fuck
Thank
out of
God.
nowhere.
I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Thank you. Holy crap.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So from the very funny to probably what I consider one of your biggest accomplishments to date as far as a hard stream goes.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck, I know what you're doing. I know exactly where this is going.
Because I had dared you to do it and I didn't think you could do it.
And you didn't think I would do it, but I did. I know where this is going. There's only one place this can go. And I still judge you to this day. Oh, Christ.
No, we're not watching the whole thing, guys, so we're gonna let's see, we're gonna fast forward a bit here.
Fuck me. The evil within on fucking Akuma mod. This son of a bitch that I call my co-host This son of a bitch I call my co-host dared me to fucking do it. And like the idiot that I fucking am, I accepted. Lord knows I didn't know the fucking pain I was in for.
Alright, let's kind of fast forward a little bit. Alright, there's something that'll load.
It'll need to take. It'll take a minute.
It actively is trying. It's actively ballots.
So for anyone attempting this, what's kind of the key things you tell them to do?
Don't bother putting anything into sprint or syringes. Save all your gel for power and sprint.
Okay, you would just said not to put anything into sprint.
No, put it into sprint, but not into health or syringes. There's no point.
Okay.
There's absolutely fuck all point in it.
Yeah. Because it's one hit death.
Yes, this game is not even remotely fair. I'd like to point out, on Steam, this game has a 2% completion rate for completing it on Akumu mode. I'm a member of that 2%.
Yeah, but that is a feather in your cap you can actually put in there, dude.
I'll never forgive you. And I died, I think, 667 or 78 times. And my great...
there's a lot of stuff you don't, like, forgive me for, you know.
And
we're still cool.
What needs to be remembered as well, I didn't use a guide. Like, I had played this before, but I'd forgotten.
Yeah, I raised damage on the pistol.
And...
the one gun, other than the sniper, that I get bullets for.
Yeah, I'd not played this in a while.
Yes, I did do that. And I did do that.
And this was just last year.
That's the reason why that's the reason why I focus the most on the pistols, because I know I'm going to be using it the most in this game. Just didn't realize I was going to be using the sniper rifle this damn much. Like that. But the thing is with the sniper rifle is I'm going to be headshotting motherfuckers a lot.
That's what I thought.
Like, if I'm going for shots... Fuck me. Story behind this game is I'm fucking dead. Story behind this game is this game gonna kill me.
He's fine, he's dead.
Anyway.
Yep, I'm fine, I'm dead.
So, the story about this game is,
Pretty much, Blaze. Pretty much.
I dare not call him a scientist, but...
like, at this point, like, the achievement is called...
A man called Ruvik created a machine called the STEM machine that can...
The achievement for completing it on a Akumu mod is you asked for this.
Of one brain, basically effectively making them a goddamn supercomputer.
Let's see, Iron says, so aside from prior knowledge, you went in blind.
Best fucking shot I've made. And
what was that?
Aside
from prior knowledge, you went
brain.
in blind. Yes.
He's trying to find a way out.
And my prior knowledge was like fucking 2 years old because I ain't played this for a long time.
Wow, that was a waste of a fucking bullet. That fucking thing's dead. And unfortunately, a group.
I think if I'm correct, this is the chapter with the snake-ish like boss.
Oh, the invisible motherfucker!
If
yeah,
I remember correctly,
I believe so.
Called Mobius knows about this. And
you haven't played the DLC, right?
Never played the DLC.
Okay.
I should.
Because the DLC does give some events. It takes place during the story, I guess.
Yeah, bollocks. Forgot about that.
My biggest disappointment is I didn't die 666 times, because then it would have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah, pretty much.
I had a screenshot that and framed it on the wall.
Was a shit stain on humanity before, but it kind of ramped up when
What?
a group
No,
of people
screenshot
burned
and
down
say,
his family's barn.
I beat Akuma difficulty,
with
but I
him and his
died
sister inside. He escaped
60 times.
horrifically
But
burned,
I beat
well,
Akuma.
let's
I
just say she
beat
did.
the evil within on Akuma mod, and in doing so, I summoned the devil.
Okay, worst moment right now. There we go. Final.
Yeah, it wasn't activating them for some reason. Right now, I'm just wondering. There we go. Yeah, matches are a necessity in this game. You need to master. Arsene is pleased. You need to master, like, finding matches and lighting motherfuckers on fire when they're on the ground.
Especially multiple enemies on fire.
Yeah, because it will kill. If they're on the ground, you can light them on fire and that kills them instantly.
You are the goddamn worst.
By the way, if you're curious why I'm not defusing bombs, because they're goddamn fucking their
timing's a lot faster.
Their timing's a lot faster, and the safe area to defuse them is about fucking big. You know what? That makes me mad. That makes me.
If I don't make them, I don't trust them.
Mitch, he, at the end of
straight up,
the day, he still loves me.
Them, I don't trust them. And I didn't make any of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, that was something I started doing. I burned every corpse that I found because I turned around and said, if I didn't make it, I don't trust it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if I don't make a corpse, I tend to burn it. Because I don't trust what might and might not come back.
I think this has that boss fight, but I know this is the end because you picked the finale.
And right now, Deadman, since you seem to be unaware of this game, I will tell you, I am playing a difficulty. I'm currently playing a difficulty called Akumu mod, which everything kills me in one hit.
Yeah, which is basically a fucking joke difficulty that people actually fucking sat down and completed. Like, what sad no-life motherfuckers would complete this game on Akumu mod?
No, it's even sadder if someone did it without dying.
Speedrunners. The one thing I didn't like about this playthrough, I had a dude come in and was just fucking gloating and flaunting that he could speedrun the game on Akumu mod without dying.
Exactly, so that's why I never bothered.
And I tried to ignore him, but what was that?
It wasn't me, I don't...
No, wait, well, I know it wasn't you. It was a speedrunner. And I'm just thinking to myself, you have spent how many hours trying to figure out this game on how not to... on what corpses to burn, on where to go on... Like, you spent all this time. This is literally my second ever playthrough.
The thing about Alter Ego is you pop one head
and
off...
your first playthrough in like 2 years of it. So it's like you're kind of going in kind of blind again, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker.
Like the dude that probably claimed that to you probably spent hours practicing.
It's now in the water, you guys.
Really? It's that bad? Joster, it's that bad?
And they're putting some in the water.
Yeah, you might want to skip until you can find... Because I'll admit, a lot of this is just making steady progress, because I'm dying instantly.
using an RPG. I'm sure you're enjoying my little tirades at the moment. Dealing with this goddamn.
Like this difficulty is.
Yeah. I missed quite a chunk.
This game difficulty is legitimately bullshit, and it is unfair because.
You know what? I'm just gonna
because like I said, it was a joke difficulty.
No one's picked one, so.
What makes it worse is I'm talking about all this insta kill stuff, but.
So what was that I said about needing 6 sniper rounds? What was that I said about needing 6 sniper rounds? Holy shit. Wow. By the way, Flimsy Lamar, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Crisis Call.
Yeah, anyways, what I was saying was... I don't know what I was saying.
And you know what? Just to be absolutely goddamn fucking sure, because there's basically nothing else I need or should get. I am making sure of this. I am making sure these motherfuckers go down with 3 hits.
Now, when you were upgrading, did you have just like an optimal path, or were you
Sorry,
just
Leslie,
whatever?
I already kind of lost my mind playing this.
I was mainly going for what I had ammo for, because ammo was so scarce for me.
Okay.
This way.
Alright. God, by dumb fucking luck, I end up with the sniper rounds I need.
But yeah, like this game's difficulty is not remotely fair. Like you have to be a true sadist to do this. You're right. I will see when you guys are done with this. Say don't play.
Shit Creek without a paddle is kind of an understatement right now.
Oh
man.
I know what we're close to. We're close to the keeper fight. We're close to the second keeper fight.
Ian, wish me luck, everybody, because now it is.
The double keeper.
It's fucking go time. Final stretch. The piece de resistance. The coup de grace. Finn, the fucking end.
Yeah, we're close to the final. The gauntlet.
The big eye gauntlet. Oh
hell.
boy.
Yeah, that's this part. Because I think I'm talking about.
To all of, well, I mean, there's plenty of downsides at the moment. But one of the problems I now face, or that I am facing, is I have no bolts of any kind. If I could somehow find 4, I could make a no, I need 6 actually. I could make a firebolt, and that would help me tremendously.
I'm sure this is we're at the gauntlet.
I think I've already pushed my luck up to this point, so
this way.
You know, I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky.
This way.
Because I think the double keeper comes after the gauntlet.
Actually, it's the tail end of it. It's the tail end of that whole fucking thing, which makes it even worse. Like, you gotta go through all these fucking enemies, and then to top it all off, just to fucking ruin your day, we're gonna throw 2 fucking keepers at you. And do you wanna know the sad thing about it?
For the 1,000 sparks.
No ammo?
Appreciate it.
No, the worst part about it is the keepers are the easiest fucking part. The keepers
really now?
Yes! The keepers are the easiest fucking part of it.
I'm sure it's one for everybody. Give me a second. Let me double check. Pretty fucking sure it is. Yes, everybody.
Just like Joseph said.
Everybody, type in !!
give energy. I'm gathering energy like Goku with a fucking spirit bomb right now. No, it's all one word, Mecha.
Gathering energy. That's the command in my chat where everybody sends energy.
Yeah, but you definitely needed it.
For this part, fuck yes.
By the way, is it too on the nose to say that we're literally playing mind games?
I hated that. I felt bad. Playing mind games.
I'm gonna be haunted for that pun.
Like, if you played this game, you know how on the nose that fucking pun was.
For any resources I can muster.
I knew it.
Wait, you knew what? Nah, help me out here, Sebastian. You knew what? I'd love to know what you know.
Yeah, I don't get what he meant by that. Like, I knew it. Like, I don't get it.
And I mean, here after seeing this, I'm like, oh, that kind of beats how I put the game to like actual shame.
All right, well,
because I did like the sub 5 hour run.
15 rounds.
Ah.
Better than nothing.
And you use the guide for all the good stuff.
Oh, health packs.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because you told me!
Oh, that's right.
You seriously told me. Because you were like, tell me, let me help you. And I was like, no.
You're like a bottle of salt water in the ocean. You're just pointless.
I feel like a bottle of salt water in the ocean. Pointless. That is a great line. I love that.
Can we quote that?
I feel like a bottle of salt water in the ocean. Pointless. Oh shit. Okay, so is this right? So I think I have to fight Lauren before that as well. I'm not entirely sure.
No, I think you killed Lauren.
Representation of my descent into hell.
I think you killed her already.
This is
by this point.
And this is the representation of my descent into hell. I should have said insanity. Yes, he did. The son of a bitch. He's proud of it too.
Don't worry.
Funny enough, and the best thing is this actually ran better on... when I did this, it actually ran better than it did when I first Let's Played it, which was great.
Because I actually want to play this again to see how it runs on PC.
It runs like a dream!
It's a place I know so well. My prison. My home.
You brought this on yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. You actually said that before I could, Sebastian.
What kind of incompetent fool are you? Fool! God damn it.
Look where we are. We're back in this hell.
Yeah, we're back at the beginning of the game after we escaped the sadist. And yes, that is his actual name. By the way, I watched a speedrun recently, Diaconis. Did you know you could actually kill the sadist in that at the beginning of the game?
You mean the first guy?
Yeah. You can actually kill him.
One.
Okay.
Hey, Leslie.
Okay, I'm gonna pause and you can kind of explain how.
Hold on. Let me... Seconds. I'll fucking show you instead.
So I think you go in weaponless, don't you?
Okay, no, you have a knife to begin with. That's me looking over, revisiting every James Bond.
Okay, Iron, how do you know that I have a cheeky grin?
There we go. Right, here you go. So this is how you do it. I'm gonna play it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thankfully he's walking slow.
Get 20% off
Fuck it!
fucking Top Man at ASOS now.
Fuck it! God damn it!
Your relaxed fit. Your straight leg. Same icon.
Fucking ads, man! I can't find my mouse. There it is.
ASOS.
Fuck, the ad got all the way through.
Thankfully he's walking slow. Nice, got him. Yeah.
There you go. That's how you do it.
First fucking try, ladies and gentlemen. And we killed the status in chapter 1. Woo!
That's how you do it.
I may have to try that.
No, it's a glitch. Do it.
Oh, it's a glitch.
Yeah. Go ahead. Might find a way to do it. You don't want to hurt me.
Doing that.
My life is pain, Miles. This was nothing but a fucking roadblock. And so you can kill him with an ad. Gotcha. Yeah. No, that's more my weakness.
No, just kill him with gout.
Kill him with kindness. Kill him with absolute kindness.
Bingo.
Alright, do you want to keep going or you want to fast
Holy
forward?
shit, I just...
See if you can fast forward to the actual keeper fight. Just go forward slowly until we hit it. Because like I said, I really actually want to show that off. To show just how fucking pathetic the keepers are. At points. I had one problem with the keeper, and that's because I fucked up and forgot how to beat the fight. That's my fault. But the two keepers that you face later in this area are jokes. Daddy all day.
Am I going too far?
I don't know because I'm seeing nothing but a.
Alright, you're in the trap area.
Say that one of my biggest issues with this game, and it was something that I knew from beginning, but was very much in the back of my mind. The controls scream console. Like you want to turn.
Yeah, pause. That's something that needs to be addressed. The movement controls scream that this was made for an analog stick, not keyboard and mouse, and that was one thing that really bugged the fuck out of me and screwed me over a couple of times.
Yeah, this definitely felt like it was like just ported over to PC, like it wasn't, you know, made for PC and then ported to console. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, this looks like it was made. The control scheme was made for console. All right, go ahead.
Do WASD to turn around.
I keep skipping forward a bit. Like I said, you should know when it happens.
Like the games fall into two categories for me. But this one does something.
If anybody is interested, obviously all these videos are up on my YouTube channel.
No, I've gone too far.
Here's the problem with
that you
analogy.
did. You went way too far. Well done.
So
you're gonna go back.
I think it takes place before this.
Here we go. No, it's after this. It's after this.
Pissing ass time, why don't you?
The keeper fight is after this. I'm fucking sure of it.
This is not the only one. There's multiple of these.
So this is a gauntlet, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to throw multiple enemies at me, including these Ruvik clones.
I take that back. That was very much close enough to set that off.
Yeah.
Nice.
This section is pure BS, guys.
In the words I have made famous, this part can fuck right off. Because
Not to mention, it doesn't help when you have those big eyes staring at you. I'm just like, okay.
This room will throw multiple enemies at you, fat guys at you who take more damage. It will throw a Ruvik clone at you who can fucking summon hands to come and give you the clap.
And not the clap cut.
And you can also throw dudes with guns at you. And again, everything, including a gust of wind, will kill you in one hit in this mode. And I do believe the last dude it spawns is a dude with a big machine gun. There we go. Dudes with fire. Fire. Here comes more guys. There's the fat chick thrillers. Who kill me with one hit.
Alright.
So what I'm effectively doing right now is just baiting them.
Follow me, bastardos. No one throw anything.
Yeah, and if they throw something at you, it will kill you. Now I'm baiting them so I can get them up here and blow their fucking heads off. Unfortunately, it does not work out to my plans. Aside from that. Guys, with crossbows, by the way. No. This game throws everything at you, kicks you in the balls.
Right.
RPG.
Absolute jackass.
This game throws everything at you, kicks you in the balls, and expects you to say, "Thank you, sir, may I have another?" Thank fuck RPGs don't have a massive hit radius in this.
No, what am I doing?
Look at that!
I saw Pickle.
Okay, what killed you there?
Pickle,
She swiped up.
and I failed.
She swiped up and got me.
That dude's getting a sniper bullet to the fucking head. That dude with the goddamn rocket launcher. He is getting a sniper round to the fucking Chrome Magnum.
Skip forward a tiny bit.
Now, again,
because everybody now knows the bullshit that you have to deal with.
No.
And this is multiple areas. There's multiple areas in the game where this shit will happen to you.
Fine.
Climbing animations to my advantage.
Yeah, my idea was just to bait them and play the waiting game to pick them off on the ladder, get critical headshots. Boom! Oh! I got shit. Yeah. That's the motherfucker with the gun.
The keepers are not what I'm worried about.
Mm-hmm.
It's this. Like, this entire section is what I worry about. Do you want to know why I'm not worried about the keepers?
Luckily, he's killing the guys below me. What I don't realize is I'm actually hitting the eye hitbox. I'm actually hitting the hitbox for the fucking eye there. Not him.
Mm-hmm. So it's like you think you're hitting him in the head, but you're really hitting the eye. It's like it's like a weird hitbox.
Yeah. And now I'm playing fucking keep away. And now he's got a chainsaw because that's a sadist.
That's why. But that now leads to the problem I've just put myself in. Fuck. That
Lack
leads
of
to the
ammo.
one problem I've just put myself in using sniper rounds on this guy. I have not got enough for the keepers. Shite.
The sniper rifle makes a bitch of the keepers.
Trap them in their own traps for one, and then unload on their goddamn chests. Free sniper round. I just wasted on my fucking sniper rounds, which I'm upset about. But free sniper rounds to the chest kills a keeper.
Yeah, one shot, I'm dead. Like I said, a gust of wind will kill me.
Alright, I'm gonna play this smart.
I'm gonna play this smart.
Yo, you're an idiot. You're an asshole. I can bait them into their own traps, shoot the traps, and take them down. The problem is, it's my
Skip
sniper
ahead.
round count.
A little. I really want to get to this keeper fight because the keeper fight is.
Took that fucker out.
Like I said, the keeper fight is where I'm happy because the keeper fight I actually do on the first try, I believe. Fucking certain I do the keeper fight on the first try, and it is after this section because it is after this.
Sniper rounds to the chest. And I've upgraded twice. Either way, I've upgraded it.
Yes, this is after you can play this. I don't think there's anyone else.
It's not. The keepers are not going to be. They're not worrying me.
And this is why, by the way, the one-hit kill thing is why I said don't.
On my ass, I can just trap them in the wrong traps. Right, I don't think any of these assholes dropped anything, so pray for me.
Pray for me. Everybody pray for past
I
Dante.
just dropped that dude with 3 rounds to the damn head.
Yeah, I forgot about this other section, actually. There's a second section I completely forgot about.
That's right, it isn't over. Oh, fucker, that bounced right off his fucking head.
Yeah, plus the masks protect them for one shot.
Nugget. Pop your head up again. Fucking Christ, man. Oosh.
Fucking snipers.
Some dick's got fucking TNT. Isn't that just peachy?
God damn it.
I thought I knocked your mask off.
Yeah, 2 fucking harpoons were not enough to break this fucker's mask. That is infuriating. I'm just basically telling these guys to now eat shit because I've had enough. And TNT has a deceptively large hitbox.
6.
Now I'm literally counting down my shots.
So that way you have enough for both keepers.
But I won't.
Take the shot.
I don't think I end up having enough. I have to improvise, and that shows how. And my improvisation is how you, my saving grace.
Shit. Didn't want to do that, but
oh, but y'all thought it was over.
Oh, God.
No, this nightmare never fucking ends for me.
I felt no other recourse. Please tell me you fuckheads dropped something. Oh, thank you. Thank fuck. This game does have something that is known as mercy. Holy shit. I didn't think that existed. Come here. Holy shit, it's Christmas. God, it's almost like this game's expecting me to suck its dick. Ain't gonna fucking happen. I mean, I like this game, but fuck a Kumu mod.
Okay, so here is the. So be aware, guys. What I'm about to fight is is meant to be a boss. I'm about to fight 2 of the fuckers.
Oh, shite.
And I forgot about the blades. I forgot about the fucking bear blades.
I didn't need that. I didn't need that. I didn't need that. I didn't need that. Fuck.
I forgot that this room also has Beyblades, which are basically just fucking
need that.
blade drones that will kill me in one hit.
Didn't need the Beyblades to show up here.
And I just call them Beyblades. If anything, if a lot of you guys have never played this game, it would not surprise me if you. It would not surprise me if you know the keeper when you see
Dude,
it.
that was dinner and a blowjob. That was dinner and a blowjob right there. Right, okay, I'm gonna waste some bullets
actually,
because I
the
know
Evil
I'm gonna be
Within
running around
2
a lot.
did actually sell
That's
well
gotta
to
go.
my memory. It did actually sell well. This one didn't. The second one did. Because this one actually sold better pre-owned. Like, it gained a following afterwards.
I'm gonna be running around a lot
But
because I'm gonna need to
honestly,
put my
I think it's
some
merely because
distance
after
between me
2,
and
the story had
goddamn
been told.
Lockhead monsters.
Despite the fact that they did sequel bait at the end of the Evil Within 2. And they seem to sequel bait it with a Deus Ex Machina, like a literal ghost in the machine. And I have this weird inkling
Again,
that
here's
Ghostwire is going to be in the same universe.
Here's hoping that these guys don't have more health. Because if they have more health, this might actually become a fight. But if I'm lucky and they have the same amount of health, the two
For some reason, I thought they were leaving it open that Rubik's not
keepers, whatever.
not truly dead.
If they have the same amount of health, then I'm actually in good tidings here.
Okay.
Right.
Look at these
Come on,
motherfuckers.
Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, well, we're in for a fight.
Yeah, these two actually have more health than the regular keeper.
You mean the one you faced earlier in the game?
Yeah, the others I faced in the game, yeah. These two have more health. Because they're taking multiple rifle shots.
Oh!
No. Okay, so the Evil Within 1 set up a sequel, but it didn't go anywhere in Evil Within 2. But so has the Evil Within 2 sequel baited a little. And there you go. There's one dead. There's two.
There you go. And that is why they weren't that's why they weren't a worry for me. Because even on a Kumu mode, aside
pretty much
from
by this point, you've pretty much beaten the
aside
game.
from the gas one,
yeah,
they are.
With the exception of Ruvik, which is pretty much easy.
Ruvik, I died to Ruvik only because I fucking missed a bunch of shots. But yeah, that's basically the game, guys.
Fuck you, Ruvik. I'm not trying to act big-headed.
That's basically the penultimate boss fight. There's another one later, but like the problem with that boss fight is it's an instant kill scenario anyway. But yeah, like I said, the keepers at this point in the game, even in a Kumu mode, are a fucking joke because they're slow, they're prodding, and it gives you enough room to work with. So just fucking tell them to eat lead, and then eat shit afterwards. All right, so what's the next one?
Well, let's see. You want to go a trip down memory lane, like before?
I thought that was the whole point in this.
Oh no, we're talking like before the controller bite became just watching the
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're on about. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to figure out which one to go with.
I know what you're on about. The original incarnation of Controller Bite.
Hopefully I picked the right one.
Oh, I was glad that he showed mercy, but like I said, a Kumu mod is a joke. Like, it's a joke difficulty for a goddamn reason. It fucking sucks.
Alright. So before I...
shit.
Before we continue, let's kind of get in some context.
Okay, so no. So this incarnation of Controller Bite still does exist. Like, I still do interviews. I just need to find... it's just finding people who are willing to be interviewed is the difficulty.
Well, I mean, explain for people who don't know who Family Jewels 7X is.
Right, so Family Jewels 7X is a musician on YouTube who does covers of video game themes. Really old school YouTuber as well, and he is also the metal track composer for the game Crypt of the Necrodancer. And I was able to interview him around the time Crypt of the Necrodancer came out as well.
So let's see Dante's journalism skills at work.
What's up, everybody? DanteCrysis here, and welcome to the very first edition of Control.
Man, look at
Byte.
that!
And
That young strapping lad, and then there's
For the
Dante.
debut edition of Control Byte than interviewing this man. Y'all know who
I'm
it is.
kidding,
This
dude.
is Family Jewel 7X, everybody. Give him a round of applause. I'll insert canned applause here. So how have you been, man?
I've been alright. A little bit tired. I stayed up way too late last night playing Kingdoms of a Mauler.
No, he looks pretty cool.
Putting that off for
Jules is a laid-back guy.
Excuse me. Wow. That coffee didn't go down the right way. Been playing Kingdoms of Mauler. A little bit of Splatoon, which is really super fun. Game that just came out for Nintendo. Just working on a lot of stuff and trying to play as many video games as possible. How about you?
Really, just been really looking forward to the interview. Been playing some PlanetSide 2, some Mass Effect 3.
Dude, I've been craving some Mass Effect lately. I've been listening to the soundtrack.
Oh, we found a way for you to interview Phil.
Mass Effect
Oh
3
God,
was,
no.
I am obviously, with me being a collector of video games, I have to own everything. If I'm obsessed with a game, I need to own everything for it. I own the Trilogy Edition for PlayStation 3. I own the standalone Mass Effect 2 and 3 for PlayStation 3. That's not part of that. I own the N7 edition on PlayStation 3, and I own the N7 edition on PC, but I don't own all of the DLC for number 3 yet, and that's what's holding me back. I want to do a 100% through that game.
Oh, it's so good.
It is.
It's worth
Now,
it.
did you ever do that?
Yes. Yeah, they're my Insanity playthroughs and my Let's
Say
Plays.
it's good, but we all mentally block out the ending. We all believe it doesn't exist.
You know, I honestly,
And this was 2015 too.
I went through that whole game not expecting that much of a crazy ending.
Thanks, brother, for being there for me and being a good friend. Love you,
awesome
Dante. Keep up there.
You know,
great work, brother.
Holy shit! Give me a minute. We need a moment. We need a moment because I do believe I do believe that I just got a donation from give me a sec. Goddamn stream alerts. I do believe I just got a donation from Miles. I do believe. Give me a moment.
Is that verified, dude?
Is it? Don't be evil.
I'm kidding. Hey, Miles, big ups, man.
Yes, Miles per Hour donated £50. Thanks, brother,
Nice,
for being
Miles.
there for me and being a good friend. Love you, Dante. Keep up the great work, brother. No, Miles, thank you for being so supportive. Thank you for being a everlasting source of encouragement for me to continue, and I am forever grateful for people like you who stick by and put up with me. I greatly appreciate it, man.
You make it sound like that's bad. Like put up with you.
I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. He'll just shun you all. Yes, that is very true, Mitch. But yeah, like I'm assuming you have the other Controller Byte interview as well.
Yeah.
Right, because
Guru
that
Larry?
with Guru Larry, yeah, because you actually can see like the big difference in production with with how I set it up. But we'll continue watching this so you guys can get the point of how I'm very lax.
Whatever to the ending, but see, I was always so much more into the actual like progression and.
Now, does this guy's channel like still exist?
Oh fuck yes, dude! I do. Pause.
I almost like didn't even
pause. Right. So I feel like I need to show this. So my 8 p.m. time slot my 8 p.m. time slot for my videos. Give me a second. I need to. Well, not play all. I just want to kind of show this point. Seriously. Because I'm going to show off a video of mine, like right now, just to kind of make the point. So if we go to not Hivebusters. Actually, I think Hivebusters did use it. Yeah. If we go to Hivebusters right now, once I do like this. Listen, this song in the outro. Borrow, play it So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm DanteCrysis. Signing off, and I'll see you next game.
Wait, is Hypebuster the DLC?
Yeah, that song is the only thing they fear is you, but it's the cover from Jules. Hold on, I'll show everybody. But yeah, seriously, big up, Miles, much appreciated, man. Yeah, see? Fucking ads! Uninstall that pesky ad block. Uninstall that pesky ad block. And he's a fellow metalhead as well, which is great. And all the and all the tracks I played, the metal tracks at the beginning of my Fire Emblem Three Houses streams, all his.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Man.
So yeah, he's definitely still active. Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I didn't want it to end, so I mean, therefore I wasn't looking forward to it in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the story leading up to the ending, as much as the ending was a disappointment to me, I felt like the story leading up to it, the story that you've carved out, more than made up for it. Because, would think of it this way: would you agree that there's been like a theme to all three games?
Well, I mean, there's had to be, right?
I mean, for me, I see the theme of number one is strength. Is basically the strength in numbers, the ability to stand up and do your part.
Mm-hmm.
Mass Effect 2, I see as teamwork, friendship.
Especially with the last mission.
Yeah, suicide mission. I hated my first playthrough with that. I think the only person who died was Fane Krios. No, the only person who died was Fane Krios, and it hurt so much.
Oh yeah.
And then obviously with Mass Effect 3, I knew Shepard was going to die because I knew from the beginning, just from the outset, the theme of this game is sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
So I had no trouble with Shepard dying. I felt like they should have just ended the series there, let Shepard die. It's just everything that progressed after that I had an issue with, as far as the ending goes.
Okay, I can see that.
All right, now we're gonna stop the casual conversation. I mean, this is a very casual interview, but we need to get straight to the questions.
You said my trigger word, which is Mass Effect.
I know, it's both our trigger words. We should play some Mass Effect 3 multiplayer sometime then.
Sure.
Unfortunately, that never happened.
We're gonna start off with the question that's gonna get both of us some serious heat. First game you ever played, your favorite game, your favorite console, and your most disliked game.
Okay. First game I ever played, I'm pretty sure was either Duck Hunt or Super Mario Brothers.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. When I was very young, I mean, I was born in 1991.
Damn, you're 2 years older than me.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, even then, I mean, Nintendo 64 came out, when I was still very young. But when I was younger, I didn't really even have access to like the SNES or anything like that. So all we had was like an NES and like an Atari and stuff. And of course, I saw the Super Mario on the cover, and I wanted to play it. And so that was probably the first game I ever played. I had a very what's the word? Just I don't know. I started with NES, and then I went through the consoles from there. Like as opposed to just like starting on N64 or something like that, which I'm very grateful for. My favorite game of all time is probably Jet Force Gemini for the N64. It's very not so much very well known game, but it has like one of the best soundtracks of all time.
I would say that it being an obscure game makes it more special to you.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, I'm sure, anybody listening knows well enough that if they have that, obscure game that they love, and then, they find somebody else who has that, you guys have, like, this instant moment of, like, bonding and love that just nothing can beat. So it's amazing getting to meet other people who have also enjoyed Jet Force Gemini. My favorite console... I mean, in my later grumpy years, I have to go with PC, but
we all hit that. We all hit that point at some point.
We all got to mature, but I've been playing a lot of my Wii U lately. I love that thing, but probably of all time is the N64. I mean, for its time, it just it was able to capture the beauty and wonder and all that shit of all the games that were coming out for it at the time. And then my least favorite game, probably that I ever played, was Quest 64, and I don't know why. I don't know why, because like it's everything that I love about a game. I mean, it's like an action RPG. I think I remember because I played it. I remember playing it as a kid, renting it, hoping it was gonna be like the best game in the world, and for some reason, it's just like the entire time of my 11-year-old video game boy-ishness. I wanted to do anything other than play that game. Like, everything that I did in that game just felt so grindy and so just, like, uncomfortable that I'd rather be doing chores than play that
I
game.
like the remixes of what surprised me.
That same hatred for a game.
Like, I like the remix.
I've honestly never played Quest 64 because I grew up on PlayStation.
Right.
Oh, God, the hate that's going to come on me for saying that. Could it be that it wore so many different hats that it didn't excel in any of them, and it just felt mediocre in a way?
Sure. I just felt that it felt way shorter than mediocre.
Ah, fair enough. I'll
Right,
say this real quickly. The day I find, because for some reason you ask anybody, let's be fair on this. You ask anybody, they'll say their favorite console is either going to be N64 or PlayStation. It's always around that generation. It's like that's the golden generation. That's the majority of people.
I think that's when it started coming out, like 3D games and stuff like that. I mean, I feel like the experiences were able to get more immersed around then.
I think the point I was going to make is I think hell will freeze over the day I find someone who turns around and says that the Sega Saturn was their favorite console.
The Neo Geo or whatever the hell that was.
Hey, the Neo Geo was actually really good.
No, it wasn't the Neo Geo. What was that phone thing? Remember
Oh, the Taco, the Nokia Taco.
Oh no. N-Gage. That's it.
Oh God,
that's my favorite console.
No,
all right, next question. Next question.
Father have mercy on my soul. We shall never speak of that again. Oh, the N-Gage. Oh. All right, so I think we've already answered this, but what age did you start playing video games?
Right, so pause.
Probably like 4 or 5.
So, well, I'd say move on to the Guru Larry one in a second, so we can see the production difference. But like, if you notice, even in my first interview that I did with somebody, there's something a lot of interviewers just don't fucking stop doing: interrupting the person they're interviewing. Like, I will interject when that person has like stopped, and I feel like that there's an interjection point. But a lot of people will just keep interrupting everybody, and it's fucking annoying when you're watching an interview and the dude's in a talking, and then suddenly the interviewee will just cut right in. It's fucking annoying. Now, the other thing you'll notice I'm doing is I'm storing things he said in my head and spinning them into new questions. Mm-hmm. Because it's a good way to kind of delve into, get more detail and get more out of an interview if you pay attention to what they're saying, and you can spin those what they're saying into a new question. Like
watching this, don't mean to cut you off. In watching this, I kind of realized this is kind of what I wanted our interview to be, but I didn't do my due diligence and research you.
Yes, because that's something else that that's very important as well. When you do an interview, is and you hear this, the quartering. You hear this? You research the person you're actually interviewing. Because I did that with Jules, which also happens more later on in the in the interview that I bring up some stuff, but I really dived into a lot of a lot of Guru Larry, like a lot of.
Now, did you know Jules beforehand this?
No.
Okay.
I didn't know him. No, I did know him. I knew of him, but I didn't know him personally. This was the first time we'd actually properly spoken. I hit him up on Twitter asking if I could get an interview. He was more than happy to do it. And then I've been trying to find some people to interview afterwards and got no takers until Guru Larry agreed. And that shocked the fuck out of me. And with how big Guru Larry is compared to me, I knew I had to hit this interview at the park with him. So yeah, and by that point I'd improved a lot of my stuff. So if you actually show the Guru Larry one, if you remember how this one started, it was the if you remember how this one started, it started as the as just two pictures with verses with the Street Fighter music. But if we actually watch the beginning of the Guru Larry one, you'll notice a big fucking difference.
That might be the last thing I show. I want to end like on a good note and show like his Guru Larry interview, at least a little bit of it. So
yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
And I fucked it up. I forgot I fucked it up. But yeah, there you go. Because this was I'd set it up just before.
Live TV, everybody. You can't really.
And this interview was live as well.
Can't really substitute for live TV, everybody. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? DanteCrysis here, and today, after a year and a half of waiting, of preparation, of setting it all up, we finally have Guru Larry on the fucking controller bite. Thank you, Larry, for joining us today.
Hello there. How's it going?
It's going
Hello, you.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Holy shit. This has been a long time coming. We have I initially actually got in contact with you a year and a half ago, almost to the date, where I wanted to try and get an interview together.
Confession? Is he going to say confession then?
A confession. I want a confession from you. Why did it take so long? But yeah, I tried to get this interview together about a year and a half ago, and unfortunately, what had happened is I got absorbed into a lot of different things, and then unfortunately, as of recently, you've also had an unfortunate health scare, haven't you?
Yeah. So.
Which is unfortunately kind of dragged this whole, which is the reason why we're pretty much dragging our ass across the finish line right now. But
we got there in the end. That's all that matters.
Yeah, pause. I just like update. Happy update to this. So yes, it took a year and a half because initially I got swamped with stuff, and Guru Larry ended up actually having in his words, a pretty big health scare. In his words. And I would just like to report with my talkings with Guru Larry since he is doing much better and he has dropped a fuck ton of weight. Like he has dropped a lot of weight and he is very happy. And hopefully, if he doesn't take another fucking year and a half, me and him should be doing a let's play of Streets of Rage 2. Hopefully. Alright, go ahead. You can unpause.
So, just as a top off for everybody who is currently watching, if you have any questions for Guru Larry right here, I will be taking viewer questions. Just at me, at DanteCrysis on Twitter with your questions, and we will get into it. But first,
and this was 2019.
We're going to go straight off the bat.
Okay.
Four quick questions. What was the first game you ever played? What was the first console you ever played? What is your favorite game? And what is your least favorite game?
Oh. Well, the first game I can recall playing ever was Combat on the Atari VCS.
I'm Guru Larry, and I welcome you.
Favorite game? I don't know. Is it a case of the one that you've played the most, or the one that you like the most?
The one you like the most. We'll go
okay. I don't know. I think Half-Life 2 was one of my favorite games. But for playing the most, it's probably Crazy Taxi for some reason.
Which version? GameCube or Dreamcast?
Dreamcast. But I play like the modern versions now, like the Xbox one now. Actually, yeah, or the iPad one, because they removed the music and they made the controls easier, the gear leaving mover. You know, the turbo drift thing, they made that a lot easier
Yeah.
in it. So I used to play the modern versions now.
Well, many updated games tend to remove music, don't they? Because they don't have the license. So San Andreas did the same thing, didn't they? With the Steam version.
Absolutely, yes.
So, what was the first console you ever played? Or we'll seeing as you're more of an old school guy than me, I'll include stuff like the Commodore and stuff like that.
Oh, it was the Atari VCS. That was the first system.
That's old school.
Yeah. My
Yes, bloody hell.
older brother who bought one home with his payback money as a kid, and so it got handed down to me. So.
But what about your least favorite game?
Ooh. I can't really think of any games that I legitimately hate that I really don't want to play. I mean, there's ones like I bought one called on the Mega Drive years and years ago as a kid called Assault Suit Lanos, and I couldn't stand it. That really upset.
That bad? Was there anything that stuck out?
Well, that was the reason, was it? Because it was in Japanese and it's ultra rock hard.
Funny enough, Media, we actually talk about Channel Awesome in this interview. We even talk DSP in this interview.
It's a typical Japanese game where it's meant to continuously kick you in the balls into submission.
Yes,
Gotcha.
yes, it's one of giant robot mecha games. So
it was the Dark Souls of its day.
Well, if Dark Souls are written in a language that you didn't understand, yes. So.
Well, yeah, you could just change the language over to Japanese, and then you wouldn't be able to understand it. Alright, well, seeing as you're primarily a game dude as well, I'll ask you this one as well. Your least favorite console you've ever played?
I don't know. I think the PS3 was pretty pointless as a console, considering it done exactly the same thing as the Xbox 360. So there was hardly, there seemed many relevance of doing it apart from the exclusives. But aside from that, it was just exactly the same system as the Xbox, I felt. But I don't think there's any systems that I legitimately hate, really. Maybe the GX 4000 because I kept breaking every 5 seconds. A poorly made console.
What about the Atari 5200?
I've got one, but I've never played it.
It's awful.
It never came out over here as well, so that's another.
Just to fill that question for myself, because I recently picked, not recently, but I've recently started actually sitting down and playing it. One console I can say that I actually do have no love for whatsoever, despite the fact that it actually does have some really good games on it, is the Atari Jaguar.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a boxed Atari Jaguar up there, and it came with Cybermorph.
Oh.
Do you still have that?
Where did you learn to fly?
Where did you learn to fly? God damn it! I blame James. I blame James Roll for that. if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have started collecting. This lies squarely at James's feet.
Nah.
All right, so we're actually going to get into We're going to get into the initial, the proper initial questions, and this is actually the earliest point I could find about you. You actually started out as a manga and anime artist, didn't you?
Yes, I done sort of redesigns for covers of game magazines and game boxes and stuff like that. So that's how I started off doing artwork.
And that was for Bungie and Rockstar, wasn't it?
One of them was for Bungie, yes.
Which, do you remember what game that was for?
Oni.
Wow. So why do you still draw it? Do you still draw manga and everything like that?
I've not done it for a while. I must admit I'm a bit rusty now, but I would like to get back into it. I'd like to. One of the things I've been wanting to do for years is start doing animation on YouTube. But I probably missed the boat considerably on there.
I wouldn't say you've missed the boat. I mean, if you love doing something, then just go ahead and do it. I mean, it's why most of us do what we do on YouTube, isn't it?
Oh yeah, so it's incredibly time.
It's so funny how people didn't know that Guru did that. Totally. That Larry did that stuff.
Was there any?
I didn't either.
Particular thing when you was drawing?
I'm just learning about this.
You like doing like the process. What was your process in drawing back in the day?
In what do you mean the process?
Well, when you say you did redesigns of box art and
covers, basically censoring certain risky things that would be deemed acceptable. Yes,
right, gotcha.
So stuff like that. Yes.
But did you do any other stuff outside of that work as an artist back then, or was it strictly for the games industry?
I think I've done a couple of things outside, a couple of magazine covers and things like that. I done something for Aardman. They wanted to do a Shaun the Sheep anime at one point. I'd done some character designs for that, but
Hey,
that
Philip.
went anywhere, unfortunately. But it was fun to do.
Shaun the Sheep anime.
Yeah, because apparently it's really popular in Japan, and they wanted to do an anime version. But it did.
That's strange. A Shaun the Sheep anime. That's interesting.
Mm.
Well, the thing is, you actually also didn't stop there. You were actually on TV as well. You were on
I was.
Yeah,
I
you
found
were
it,
on a couple of
talking
TV
about
programs.
games a lot better. Yeah, talking about games is a lot easier than drawing them. Who'd you think? Who'd have thunk?
And there is a very young Guru Larry.
Right now on the stream, you were actually on a show.
Well, the bottom picture, that's
Larry. That yeah.
Kickoff, but you were also on a TV.
No, that was head to head. That was head to head. That was.
Oh right, okay, so
I
yeah,
was
it
playing
head-to-head.
kickoff.
Oh, you
Yeah.
were playing kickoff. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is a bad time. It is a bad time for that, Nitto. But yeah, you were on head to head. You actually lost, from what I was able to find out. You lost the first time. You won the return.
Yes, I won 10 times on the return.
Yeah, and you were actually runner-up in the Champion of Champions Grand Final.
Yes.
On Paul. So what exactly is this that you guys are talking about?
Okay, so back in the day when Larry was more of an apprentice than a guru. Back in those days, British TV was actually pretty big on TV shows around gaming. British TV embraced it very well. So over in the States, you guys are obviously more familiar with stuff like G4 and stuff like that were heavily gaming centric, right? Like video game centric. We had that kind of stuff probably about a full 10-15 years before you guys. During the Super Nintendo times. Like, British TV was big on video games back in the day, back when the Super Nintendo and stuff was out.
So was this like I'm trying to think of the word. Was this like a competition that he was in?
Yes, it was.
It
was a competition.
Okay.
It was a video game competition. Think of a real-life version of The Wizard.
Okay.
Again, when it came to Larry, I knew I had to do my due diligence. So I found all the clips and had them ready. Alright, go ahead.
Let's continue for a little bit.
Apparently, I've got written down, games worked, you eliminated everyone.
Yes. Yes, I think so. Yeah, I'm not too bad at games.
I can tell. But yeah, like I say, everybody who's watching right now is seeing you in your younger years playing Kickoff right now. It's actually pretty interesting that even back in the day, like you don't see many of them now, which is unfortunate. But you don't see many gaming shows like this because you obviously had Kickoff. But even with the advent of like big esports like Overwatch and stuff, you don't really see TV shows like this anymore, do you, on TV?
No, not really. No, it's a shame, really. Well, if you do, it's always endorsed by. It's always got like stand-up comedians instead of the public doing it, and I think that puts a lot of people off.
Do you think that's something that's missing for today's geek culture, so to speak? Is that like that TV show for?
And there he is again.
Like gaming and stuff.
I think it's a shame that this generation's not going to grow up with anything like that. But then they've got the internet nowadays to watch.
There's
instead,
another video
so
of Larry
got
on another show.
In respect, but it's a shame there isn't some big focus for everybody to watch a gaming thing anymore.
Because I just look at it and I feel like what the game, when it comes to shows like this that you're on, again we're watching another one which is when you were playing a game with a spider. I've got this muted so I can't hear it. I can't remember which one that was. You had to get like
it was Spider. It was called Spider.
It was called Spider. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. You'd imagine that with gaming being so popular, again with Overwatch and stuff, we'd have like maybe because we did have it back in the day. We'll get into that later. You were actually a part of some of these TV shows.
But obviously, with it all being on the internet, it's kind of already been done. But it's never, since back in the day, it's never really had any mainstream presence on network television, which is why I'm really surprised there isn't like a dedicated channel now on something like Sky, like a Sky channel or something.
There's Geeks TV, but they concentrate more on esports.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is like stuff like that where they do reviews, like bringing back the old school. Because if anything, I would turn around and say that given the advent of a lot of things now, we'd a TV show like what you used to be on would actually work better today than it did back then, because gaming is more accepted and taken, in a sense, more seriously.
Yeah, well, back then it was considered like a kids thing, wasn't it? Really,
exactly.
Kids. So yeah, no, I agree with that. Yes.
All right. So actually, speaking of these networks, these video game networks that you were a part of and that unfortunately don't exist anymore, I just want to talk about the Game Network and your part of it, because that's when I believe that's when you met Wes, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
And Wes is what you consider Wes one of your best friends now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yes. He's a very good friend, yes.
He also does videos for your channel as well.
He does, yeah. He's a miserable sod as well, but he's lovely, yeah.
So yeah, just walk us through the Game Network. Because did they approach you? Did you approach them? And how that all kind of snowballed?
Actually, back in the day, there was a forum called Xbox, and the guy in
that casting a wide net, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is how you because the fact that I also brought up Wes. I brought up the Game Network, and I used those two and Larry to cast a wide net on how that whole relationship started, and then that eventually snowballs into a whole lot more questions. That is the that to me, in my opinion, is how you do an interview. Like, you need to, doing your research, doing your due diligence is what can make a great interview.
So then what did you learn from the interview with Jules that you applied here?
To really pick apart what someone's saying, like to definitely cast a broad net. Like the thing is with Jules, and this is no disrespect to Jules, but Larry's life is a lot more accessible on the internet because he did a lot more in the past. Because like I said, when I was in my research, I found out that he did redesigns on video game covers and magazines. He did I even find out that he actually has a comic out there as well that he's trying to find a publisher for. There's also fuck's sake, sorry. Yeah, there's the whole network thing. Like there's a bunch of things that we talk about that's what made me realize that I needed to do. It's doing as much research as possible and also casting as wide a net as possible to try and get as much of an answer out of somebody. Like with the whole, like when I was snowballing with, because also bringing up a topic of conversation to get somebody's opinion on it, like I did with the whole, maybe when I was talking about how shows like back in the day don't exist now, but I feel like today they would exist, they would actually be better than they were back in the day because of how successful, how mainstream, how accepted gaming is now as it before, unlike it was back in the day. Like it would work and thrive better now, especially given all of the esports that's going on in the world and how much money's in it. Like getting someone's opinion on that and opening that up to a question is a good way to use an interview as well. Now, if you want to go to something juicy, if you want to end this on something really juicy, I suggest you move to 1 hour, 11 minutes, 42 seconds.
Okay, it's going to be a little hard to find because I'm not actually... I'll do my best.
Hold on.
Let's see, like 1 hour, 11 minutes, and...
Hold on. Go. I'll do it. 1 hour. This is during the Q&A session of the interview. Found it.
Okay.
Can you just hit play, please?
Of course.
I think it's a bit sad that they get upset that they can't have it on Steam and that. I mean, there's loads of exclusive games on Good Old Games. You never see anybody complaining about that.
Yeah, but one game I specifically got out on there, because just from experience, is the Suffering. That's the only place you can get it, unless you get a disc copy.
I know you won't be able to play it because it hasn't got the drivers for the modern PC.
No, you can play it. I've done it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Suffering and the Suffering Ties That Bind, both fantastic games.
Oh wow.
Underrated. All right, Ludwig. I'll do this, but you owe me. What does Larry think about the Kick Vic situation in regards to Looper and Mars Girl's pattern of starting outrage mobs just to be the head of them? You do. I will leave this to your discretion.
Yeah, I think she's seen quite a bit of backlash from that now. I think it's a bit unfair to attack somebody without true evidence, really, especially since he's getting a lawyer now. So if you're going to accuse somebody of sexual harassment and sort of being a pervert, you do need a concrete iron evidence for that, because that is really sort of shaky ground.
Yeah, that's like walking across that proverbial rickety bridge.
Yeah, and if he gets a lawyer involved, that you're pretty much screwed, unless you can absolutely got an iron accusation, iron cast proof.
All right.
So yes.
But we also, so that's the juicy stuff, and Ludwig asked me to ask about that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's actually two other things. I don't know where they are specifically, but there is one thing, there's two things that brought up in the interview that kind of caught me off guard. Caught me off guard, but he brings up is his thoughts on the YouTuber Alpha Omega Sin. I will say they are not positive. And the other, I do believe we actually believe we do touch on Channel Awesome. So, I will leave that at the discretion of people who want to see this interview, who want to learn stuff about this awesome lad named Guru Larry, to go and check out on my channel.
And also be sure to check out Jules, too.
Definitely. So have we got anything else, or was that all?
I mean, I think we should end it on this positive note. I mean, I didn't embarrass you too much, did I?
No.
Because I couldn't find anything any bad gameplay where you died a lot. That was kind of hard. Because...
What do you mean? You bought up the Evil Within. I died a lot there.
No, I meant DSP levels of bad.
Okay.
No, the Evil Within was a fair representation because you were playing on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, true. So I got a question for everybody watching. What did you think of what DanteCrysis has put together for the Cryspective? To think for a second to figure out what the fuck it was called there for a second, because I'm tired and my arm's starting to really hurt. But yeah, I know somewhere in this interview we actually do talk about DSP as well. Oh right, yes. Let's
Do you want to look at the memes real quick?
Yeah, let's look at the memes. Okay.
No.
Wait.
You wouldn't debunk us, Philip, because you wouldn't give us the
What
chance.
the fuck? When the fuck was... See, okay, so these are the new ones that I haven't seen. CJ, shit, here we go again. Big Smoke, the Sword Saint. All you had to do was deflect the damn bullets, CJ. God damn it.
That's mine.
That's brilliant. All you had to do was deflect the damn bullets, CJ. But yeah, DanteCrysis put all of this together. I didn't want anything to do with this. and not in the mean sense, but in the I want him. I feel like it would be colored. It would be
It would be biased if he did it.
Yeah.
If he did this himself.
I'd rather someone else do it because then I can give them credit.
Especially from the outside perspective that I have, where I haven't known him as long as, say, I don't know.
Someone who knows me IRL, basically.
Yeah.
The Tale of a Man-Child is #1 pay pig. Goutback Mountain. Oh my god. That dude on the right looks like an absolute fucking tool. Oh my god. Let's see.
I mean, I was honestly afraid of your reaction.
Well, what's the difference between old Phil and new Phil? Not a lot, since they're both entitled immature man-child. Dude, how dark. Okay, so this is strange. This is really fucking strange to me. Maybe it's a lighting issue, but usually when you have a shirt for a long time and you wash it over and over and over again, it usually fades, like it gets lighter. How the fuck is this one darker? If it isn't a lighting issue, how's this one darker?
And it's sagging off his neck more, which means he probably hasn't washed it in ages.
Fucking seems it. Oh no, we've seen. I'm sure I've seen that Italian one. I'm sure we've seen this. Yeah, real Italian. Yeah, we've seen this one. I think I showed this one off not too long ago. Real Italian humiliates fake Italian. Nitro Squad member Izzy Bertolina, fuck's sake. Beat Phil Barnell in the Grand Prix and humiliated the man-child, saying his Italian is awful, and even said his Italian sauce is pasta disgustia falsa. Oh Jesus. Late night me's. Oh my god. I like Fortnite now. God damn it. Of course. Again, I've said this before, but I swear, like, before it was just surface level fucking clearly first for Melina. Now I swear to God, because I brought so much attention to it, Joster is just owning and running with the persona of of a thirsty dude. I'm fucking certain of it.
So he's a real life serial? Okay.
Oh my god. I like Fortnite now. God damn it.
Is that Melina or Chun-Li?
That's Chun-Li. That's Chun-Li. That's Chun-Li in Fortnite.
Okay.
I gotta give some love to that one. That one is fucking fantastic. The Sekiro one. Yeah, all you had to do was deflect the damn bullet, CJ. Wait, why the fuck is Wesley Snipes? Okay, I'm gonna have to check out why Wesley Snipes is trending for a second. But yeah, no, definitely, I love that Death Battle one. That Death Battle one is just amazing. Zero wishes. Ugh. As far as who won, I gotta say Mitch won with this one yesterday, the Death Battle one. That is fucking brilliant. Oh, 1 second. Why the fuck? Oh, okay, they're talking about Wesley Snipes' appearance in Coming to America 2. I have not heard if that's a bad film or a good film.
I've only seen the original, so I can't say.
Hey, look, media wants me to promote his shit. Do I or do I not?
That is up to you.
I do. Australian sexism, vulgar language. Hey, Far Destination 2. Fuck me.
Oh,
That was brilliant.
This is actually from a Sony studio. Okay. I didn't actually know.
I knew that it was a PS5 exclusive.
Stupidity.
I didn't necessarily know that it was made by a Sony-owned studio, so it is.
You're a freaking genius, you idiot!
You're a freaking genius, you idiot! Oh. Old DSP, old because new DSP is too lazy. Oh, lazier.
I'm just glad we're finally getting PlayStation games on PC.
Yeah. I just wonder how many. Alright, guys. Sorry, fuck. Alright, guys.
I mean, would you play 8 Days Gone again?
Wait, 8 Days Gone? You mean Days Gone?
No, would you play Days Gone again now that it's coming to PC?
Maybe. It depends on how much it comes out for.
It's probably going to be full 60.
Right. But that, ladies and gentlemen, hey-o, bayo, you kind of late-o. You goddamn faggo. Anyway, that is where I'm going to end it for today. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you all enjoyed the Cryspective. And again, thank you once again to DanteCrysis for setting all of this in motion. I do greatly appreciate the love and the roast.
You're welcome, dude.
Just putting me out there again. Alright, so with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping I can get another bite into it with. So yeah, with all that being said, everybody, I am done for the day. As far as the poll, it looks like you guys would like to see, like, none of you voted. Wrong one. Why the fuck did it bring that one over? It ain't my fault you're late. We've been going for like, we've been streaming for like near 3 hours.
Like at least 2.5.
No, well, 2 hours, 41 minutes. Exactly. So it looks like you guys do want to see some Let's Enjoy, so where we watch some good stuff. So I'm definitely gonna have to do that. I think I might make the first. Maybe I'll make the first one about Hell of a Boss because I really do like Hell of a Boss. Maybe. A few of you wouldn't mind seeing me be broken. A few of you wouldn't mind seeing commentary, but I'm sure that was just media voting for himself. And one person voted that you would like to see all 3 of these on the channel in the future. Like, all of the above means you would like to see me do these on the channel in the future, but seems like you guys just want to see me enjoy some stuff, so you're out of taking pity.
Well, yes, because we see you suffer through Phil, so we gotta see you enjoy something.
Alright, so you guys have got that to look forward to, and what I've got to look forward to is ending this stream. So again, I would actually like to give a special thank you to Miles again for that £50 donation. Again, always and greatly appreciated, my brother. Greatly appreciated. All the love to you, man. And I hope you feel. I hope you come out of this self quarantine better on the other side, man. So yeah. Other than that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see all of you next week. Side note, keep an eye out on the channel. Over the weekend, I will be scheduling the future Let's Survive. So, take care, everybody.